Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, RTACU just filed a Form 8, and I'm seeing a key management change that could shake things up. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. This filing announces a new director, and while it seems routine, her background might point to the company's future direction. So, what is going on with Renatus Tactical Acquisition Corp? or R.T.A.C.U, as it is known by its ticker. This is a special purpose acquisition company, or SPAC. Think of it as a company with no business operations, formed solely to raise capital through an initial public offering, or IPO, to acquire an existing company. Basically, it is a vehicle to take another company public. SPACs often have a deadline to find a target company to merge with, or they have to liquidate. This particular filing, a Form 8K, is a report of major events that shareholders should know about. It is like a heads up on significant company news. The main news here is a change in the board of directors. Effective the 21st of July 2026, Lauren Selig was appointed as a director. And this is where it gets interesting. Miss Selig isn't just any director. Her background is packed with experience in tech, entertainment, venture investment, and even artificial intelligence and blockchain. This suggests that R.T.A.C.U might be looking to merge with or acquire a company in one of these cutting-edge fields. Typically, SPACs announce their target companies with a lot of fanfare, but sometimes these initial board appointments can offer clues before the big announcement. She has founded her own production company and has a track record of investing in a wide range of innovative sectors. That means she brings a wealth of knowledge in identifying and nurturing growth companies, which is exactly what a SPAC needs to do to succeed. She's also currently sitting on the boards of the XPRIZE Foundation, which is all about innovation and challenging people to solve big problems, and Pendrell Corporation. This shows she is active at the highest levels in companies pushing boundaries. On top of that, she is an advisor to multiple private companies like Poolside AI and Lila AI, which are heavily involved in artificial intelligence. She is also invested in a lot of tech and growth companies. This extensive network and experience in emerging technologies are significant. It tells us she knows where to look for the next big thing and how to evaluate its potential. Her educational background is equally impressive, with degrees from Georgetown, London School of Economics, Northwestern, and the University of Washington, including a law degree and an MBA with a focus on technology management. This combination of legal acumen, business strategy, and tech focus makes her a well-rounded strategic thinker. The company itself highlights her qualifications, pointing to her expertise in entrepreneurship, strategic investments, corporate governance, and finance. This isn't just a boilerplate statement, it is a strong endorsement that signals confidence in her ability to contribute significantly. Now, let's talk about the practical side of her joining the board. She has signed agreements that are standard for directors and officers, which usually means she'll be protected from certain liabilities and will agree to follow company policies. These indemnity agreements are pretty common. They basically mean the company will cover any legal costs if she gets sued for doing her job as a director, as long as she acted in good faith. It is a way to ensure talented people are willing to serve on boards without excessive personal risk. This letter agreement is crucial for SPACs. It usually locks directors into supporting the company's eventual merger or acquisition. Ms. Selig agrees to vote her shares in favor of the business combination. This is a standard commitment to help ensure the SPAC can complete its mission of merging with a target company. If a deal doesn't happen within a certain time frame, typically 2 years, she also agrees to help with the company's wind down, meaning if they can't find a company to buy, they'll return the money to investors. This is a key aspect of SPAC governance. There are also transfer restrictions, meaning she can't just sell her shares freely until certain conditions are met. It is also noted that there are no family ties between Ms. Selig and existing management, and she wasn't brought on board because of any special deal with someone else. This points to a selection based purely on her qualifications and the company's strategic needs. Interestingly, Ms. Selig will not receive any monetary compensation from R.T.A.C.U for her role as a director. This is quite unusual, as directors are typically compensated. Instead of cash, her compensation will come in the form of 50,000 Class B ordinary shares from the company's sponsor, International SPAC Management Group, ILLC. Class B shares often have different voting rights and are sometimes used for founders or key early stakeholders. This is a significant stake, aligning her incentives directly with the success of the SPAC and its eventual merger. It is a strong signal that the sponsor values her expertise and wants her deeply invested in the outcome. And finally, there are no reported related party transactions involving Ms. Selig. This means, as far as the filing shows, she doesn't have any pre-existing financial ties to the company that would create a conflict of interest. The filing is signed by Eric Swider, the Chief Executive Officer. This is standard procedure, confirming the accuracy of the information presented. Now, looking at this whole picture, the appointment of Lauren Selig is more than just a routine board change. Her background in venture investment, technology, and AI strongly suggests that R.T.A.C.U is gearing up to announce a merger with a company in one of these high-growth sectors. The fact that she is not being paid in cash but rather in shares from the sponsor indicates a strong belief from both her and the sponsor in the potential of the future combination. This is a positive sign for investors looking for a SPAC that is serious about finding a disruptive technological target. The risk I am watching is whether RTO can find a target that truly lives up to the hype generated by Miss Selig's background and the sponsor's investment. What I am actually looking for is any hint in future filings about the specific industry or companies they are considering. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description.